Hey, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Texas Tech versus NC State college basketball matchup on Thursday, March 21st, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge style service. We offer these products, but they're not available on the website. You just got to text the number that you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. Texas Tech taking on NC State. Texas Tech, of course, representing the Big 12 in this tournament. NC State, the ACC and the ACC tournament champions. A bid stealer is what they were, because they would not have been in the big dance had they not won outright that ACC tournament. Even if they would have lost in the final, they would not have gotten in, but they got in, stole a bid from one of those disappointed teams that refused to go to the NIT. The thing is that when we look at this game, it's supposed to be a 9:40 Eastern time start. Always be conscious that in these NCAA tournament games, if the previous game goes to overtime or whatever, they push these start times back. So the start times, once you get past those the first games of the day, you can pretty much take them with a grain of salt. But it definitely is one of those later night games. The thing is, Texas Tech played in the Big 12 this season, had very low expectations coming in, but they more than overachieved this season. But Texas Tech, always known for being much better at home than they are on the road. So, here they are in a neutral site, so something that we certainly need to pay attention to in this particular game. Of course, NC State playing on the neutral site, 5 wins in 5 days to win that ACC championship. And it wasn't like they had the easy road to get there either. They played all the heavy hitters in the ACC, all the tournament teams in the ACC, Duke, Virginia, and North Carolina, in 3 days in a row, beating all 3 of them as underdogs. 11-point dogs to Duke, 2.5 points to Virginia, 10.5 to North Carolina. They were even a 1.5 dogs to Syracuse after not covering in their opening round game against Louisville. I mean, hats off to this team, who was very talented. Were they just going a hot run, or did they underachieve all season long? We're going to find out in a hurry. Meanwhile, Texas Tech, they went out in the Big 12 tournament after knocking off BYU as a 3.5-point dog in that game. They played Houston and got pretty much rung up in the second half of a game that was tight over the first half. But overall, pretty good stretch heading into that tournament for this Texas Tech team. Wins over Baylor, of course, who was an NCAA tournament team. Wins over TCU, who was an NCAA tournament team. And a win over Kansas before Kansas had the major injuries that we see that they have today. We look at both these teams. NC State, the numbers don't jump off the chart because they're a bid stealer team, so they don't have those superlative numbers, at least not on the offensive end. Texas Tech, a much better team on the defensive side. Then when we look at the offensive side, certainly have to give the edge to Texas Tech there as well. I think on the boards, I think it's Texas Tech's game as well. And the thing is, while NC State was a bid stealer and they certainly have a lot of momentum coming in, I don't know if the time off could put a halt to that momentum. I'm going to have to roll with Texas Tech in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.